All right. Good, not morning anymore. It's afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's see if I remember what I'm doing here. All right. Oh, how's everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful day? Everyone's doing all right. I am definitely. I've had better days. It's been a bit of an endeavor this morning. I went outside, seen all the snow melting, and I decided, I've got an outside sump pump. Like, I better get that thing turned on because it's gonna get filling up pretty quickly here. And I turned it on. It turns out one of my pipes coming out of it is broken, and I got sprayed with extremely cold and extremely dirty water. And I'm still trying to. My feet are still cold from being soaked. Man, it was rough. Oh well. I guess live and learn. Don't stand next to the sump pump next time. All right, so I think today we might be to the point, or we'll be close enough where I can start working on setting up build of my game for demoing. I do have a few things that I'm halfway finished working through. In particular, these walls that need to get modified so that they actually connect here and not out here in this wonky shape. I started kind of tinkering around that a little bit. I was hoping I could just take the existing images and shrink them down, or not shrink them, but transform them so I don't have to like recreate them. I haven't made any progress on that, mostly because photo editing is not my thing, like, at all. So we'll see. I'll work through those a little bit. And then I want to try to create a couple of sound effects and some background music for the game. And we're gonna have a little fun with this. I'm gonna do a little chat GPT to generate some code to use in Sonic Pi to generate my music. It's interesting. I played around with it a little bit. I think it's gonna be cool. It's not gonna be great music, but it's going to be cool to start with, and it's chat GPT. So who doesn't enjoy playing around with chat GPT a little bit? So let's see, where do I want to start? I still don't have my to-do list that I can pop up on the screen. Once I get my demo out, I'm gonna change up my schedule and not be working on my first game like this 100% of my time while streaming. I'm gonna spend probably at least one day doing other stuff, like this kind of stuff, like catching up refining my stream interface, that kind of stuff. And we'll see. But right now I'm trying to focus on getting out this demo because I want to have it done by the end of the month, and I'm running out of a month very, very quickly. So let's see. I wanted to I want to just basically do some UI type changes, and then maybe doing a few things with like some like background images, that kind of stuff for some of the different starting scenes and whatnot. And then maybe I'll work on making this look a lot nicer other than just a crappy gray ground. Start putting a little bit of eye candy and some decorations out here for this kind of stuff. And then some things like I want to move these guys back just a bit. They were awfully close and invasive when you step out of the ship. So all right, so let's start doing that stuff. I want to start off by opening up. Oh no, that's a difference. This. Let's get Moonshot. I'm gonna take a few of the things that I know I need to put and get it into my globals scene, because that's gonna be on all the pages. I want to put some stuff like version number, some of that other stuff into like you can display in the scenes, put it in the globals file, because that one will just get loaded when that main scene comes in. So let's focus on that to start with. Yeah, so with the signals, I like keeping the signals at the top. I'm gonna create a public string version number. It's gonna just be a get. And we're gonna be using semantic versioning. Oops, wasn't ready to do that yet. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's simple enough. So I got version numbers. Let's see. I want to have I'm looking at some of these things just to kind of clean this up here. Like this is not going to be this way anymore. We're going to do get that, and it's going to be equal to 1 0. Get rid of this. Working on some code cleanup mostly. Set 0. All right, so I got version number. All right, so now I want to work on including difficulty amounts and remembering my semicolons. So we're going to oxygen. Don't need to have this function anymore, or that function, that variable, or this one. And now I need to update some of these. Oxygen level. This is health. Oxygen becomes oxygen level. Go. Let's see. So I'm thinking simply 3 difficulty levels, and then based on what difficulty level is set, I will apply some values to it, or I'll apply some values to different variables. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head and not talking clearly out loud. Clearly. All right, let's see. So the variables that are really going to be important here is going to be the level of oxygen depletion, drone laser damage, and I think player laser damage. I think all 3 of those are going to be impacted by the difficulty settings. So I think what I'll do, I think I'll have an enum that'll keep track of the difficulty setting, the current setting, and all the settings. We'll start with that. We'll say public enum difficulty levels. We're gonna have easy, medium, hard. Do I want to put, I'm thinking about putting like a debug one in. So if I want to just like run around and not take damage, so we'll say debug. And I'll have, whoops, no, I don't want to put it, let's take no, but I have public difficulty levels, current difficulty, make that a property, or yeah, a legit property that, and it's going to default to difficulty levels dot easy. Now, I'm gonna have oxygen levels. I'm gonna have public double oxygen rate. Actually, would format like Visual Studio does in real time. That would be sweet. Actually, I'm not going to set that a default value. And then drone laser damage, player laser damage. I already have those properties. So now when I do a new game, I'll set the health level, set the oxygen level, not in that order, or it is in that order. And then I'm going to have a couple of functions, public or private. Do I have any private variables? I do have a couple down here. private void set difficulty. I think that should be right. I'm going to start off by saying switch. Current difficulty. New case difficulty level is not easy. Excuse me. Oh, do a semicolon. Gotta be a regular colon. Case hard. Good old debug. All right, so easy. Health. Or no, not health. Oxygen deplete rate is going to be equal to 5. Player laser damage is equal to 25. We'll say, I don't know. Drone laser damage is going to be equal to. Seems reasonable. And for medium, hard. Two. 1 and 15, 10 and 20. I don't know. Very arbitrary values. Oxygen deplete rates that. Laser damage, drone laser damage is 0. Because when I'm in debug mode, I want to specifically not die. So we'll do that. We'll actually bump up. Yeah, we'll keep it at 25. And then when I call new game, also say set difficulty, which will update the values. I probably should actually be somewhat diligent about making sure my numbers are what they should be. And then we'll turn this off. Off. Like it's a switch. Idiot. Oh. Excuse me. And let's see. I think I always run new game. Right? Is that right? So when I press the start button, I run the new game function. So that will set the values. All right, that's a good time to test it out and see what it looks like. Make sure that it actually sets it to easy, which shouldn't be anything new than what I've already seen. Except now I move the drone, so now I gotta find me. Hey, yeah, whoops. Dodging bullets. I don't want to dodge bullets. There, I died. Brownie face. Okay, so that's there. Let's close some of these things up because it's a little crazy. Oh, I closed the one I wanted. Let's set up starting screen. Wonder if I can do each box inner. Inside there? Oh. I don't know if that's what I want or not. Layout. Right. Left, that puts it on the other side, right? Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, what kind of controls do we have? There's a center container. Container that keeps child controls at its center. That's what I want. There we go. That's exactly what I want. I think I actually want to put that inside here. There. Add another one to be button, check button. Separate scroll container panel. Split grid container. Interesting. Button that represents binary choice. Throw that guy on the No, that's not what I want at all, I don't think. I could create a button group, so I wonder if I can change. Yes. Okay. What if the V box is now inside of the center? Oh. Oh no. Let's undo that. Let's undo all that. That was not what I expected at all. No, I want the check. That one's on, so we'll start by saying easy. Add another checkbox. Oh, there's a checkbox, not just a check button. Yeah, I like that one better. Delete that one. And we'll do one more. Box 3. Oh, this one. Easy. Check. Medium check. Parts. Part. I'm gonna create oops, nope. Button group, create a new button group. Save. A button group. I don't know what this even is. Scenes, user interface. Plugin. Button groups? Question mark. Difficulty button. Medium. In my mind, a button group means I can only have one selected, but I'm sure that's not the case. Oh no, actually, it's exactly what I want. Nice. Now, how do I tie that into my game? So I have a script here. Let's go open it up. On start button pressed. That's this. Let's go see if I can retrieve the value of. Let's go see if I can have more windows in Chrome open. I apparently don't have enough. Go. Button group. It's selected value. Yeah. Button groups. The docs. Oops. A group of buttons that doesn't allow more than one button to be pressed at a time. A group of base buttons derived from button. Checkbox makes appearance in this state. Every member of a button group should have a base button of toggle mode set to true. Okay. So it's a base button. Mode, action button group, button pressed. Okay, so I just pull up the group and get the button press value, I think. So we'll say base button. Yeah. So we're gonna say base button is equal to get node wonder if I have to do that. We'll just try it. Oh, no. Quotes. Ooh, I'm also just realizing that I didn't eat lunch. I'm hungry. Button base. p.print base. Button base dot button pressed. Start. I say easy. Select null. So it's not base button. Say node path. This node path. Dot button group. So now instead of changing it to that, this is a button group. Get pressed button. Turn. That returns a base button. Value, no. Nope. lots of drawing. Find, focus, index, get metadata. I get text, value. Text, toggle mode. Button base. Dot. What did I have there before? I had get pressed button. So that's telling me the button. Dot. Name. Do that. Let's try it again and see what happens. Oh, a build I want to run. I have to go get some sugar to get me through. My tummies are grambling. Oh, easy check. Easy. That's what this is. That's all I need to know. I get the name, and then I need to set the difficulty level. I'll just create that as a function. And then we'll say public void set difficulty string in selected button. I'm gonna say switch selected button case easy check. Current difficulty is equal to difficulty levels dot easy. Medium check. Difficulty is equal to difficulty levels dot medium check. Hi, Twitchy. And then we'll say if default case is going to be equal to difficulty levels dot debug. Go. So now on the starting screen, say global values. Set difficulty button base dot get pressed button dot name. Let's change it to button group. Nope. Now I should have a semi-functional, say hard, and should notice that things are dropping. I think they're dropping faster. Yeah, damage seems to be pretty significant. Okay, easy. Yeah, much lower. And, oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to try it one more time. Easy should be the default checked. Oh, easy actually seems pretty hard too. I wonder if there's a way I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 5, 5. So yeah, that's right. And then on easy, it should be 10 shots. Easy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Okay, so that is working. I want to start with this one being rest says it will be on, so it defaults to easy. Go. All right, so we'll just leave it at that for now. Got that. That. Difficulty buttons. All right, so that's the main items from that perspective. I also want to put in I want to put it on the bottom, I think. I want to put the version number. Okay, so we'll add a child node. Just want to add a text field. Table. This label is going to have version number. And then when the game scene starts, I'm going to say hit node label equal to number, text is equal to version global values version number. See if I just leave it there, what it looks like. Yeah, version 0, 0, 1. And we'll actually change it to say version 1 slash. All right, we got the version number on there now. Let's see, let me think about this. What am I missing? I mean, obviously I have to do some cleanup work on the main outside world, and I need to add some new things. Ah, hello, Luis. New to Godot and is wondering why you C# and not the code it comes with. So Godot natively supports its built-in scripting language, GD script, as well as C#. And I pick C# mostly because I'm more fluent in C#. I'm a C# developer by trade. And so that was kind of the reasoning between picking up that as my programming language of choice. I question whether that was a good choice or not, because there's a lot of things that I can't do with C# that I can do with GD script. It's really just some ease stuff. The nice thing with Godot is they're interchangeable. So I can have a script that runs in C# and I can also have one that runs in GD script. When it compiles it, it just works, or at least that's the way it appears to be. It's Fog Advisory. So that was why I picked that one. It does kind of, like I said, it's really personal preference. I can edit the scripts directly within the Godot Studio, but I've found that Visual Studio Code is, with doing C#, it's just got some nice functionality that's not there in the script editor inside of Godot's Studio. Mostly it's like brain fart. Some of the autocomplete, I like the color schemes a little bit better. There's just some functionality that Visual Studio Code gives me, like the ability to put two screens side by side very nicely, you know, two code windows. I don't like the fact that I have to have two editors, but it's not too bad. But really it just boiled down to a preferences thing for me. Let's see. I think. Oh, I want to look at the project settings. And snap good pixels. Sir, because when it starts up, it has a splash screen. I'd like to be able. Oh, boot splash right there. Show image. If I can I just pick any image I want? Oh, I like that. Let me put my coding craftsman image on there. Let me see if I can find it. No. Yeah, there we go. Copy that one. Let's see, I need to find. Excuse me. No, trying to find all my stuff. It's confusing. Graphics. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna say folder. Logos. And let's change that name to all right, let's do that. Let's have it reload this. What? Oh, no. Project settings. Graphics. Logos. All files. Let's see if it works. Oh, it didn't work. Didn't it work? Maybe because it's not a PNG. Yeah, it's probably because it's not a PNG. Well, poop. And it's also got a white background. I want to kind of. Actually, it has to be because I don't. That's a black logo. What's the GIMP? Let's GIMP it. Go file, open. Oh, I can't just paste in a bar. Just struggled trying to find all this stuff. Graphics. And save, export as. Did I do that right? Save as, is it? That saves it, so. PNG. Alright, so now let's go pull that up. JPEG. Now, that's still not going to work because I didn't change the background. Gonna be painful on the eyes, I think. It did load. It was just a little slow. Maybe I'll make it a little bit more. still looks crappy that way. Let's go full on white. Close it. Run it again. Okay, it's a little bit better. I think what I want to do though, I close GIMP. Open recent. Can you just easily invert the colors in GIMP? Is that possible? GIMP image. You can access this command. Colors. And invert. Inversion. Invert. Perfect. Oops. That's the wrong color. I want it to be black. And now let's make it a paintbrush, but can we bigger? And then export as PNG. Replace. Settings, let's change this back black. Now, can I make it stay on there for just like a second longer? Big. Oh, that's right. Localization. That's something else I want to focus on too, is make sure that I can get it to be localized. Oh, 0.0.0.1. Okay. All right. So we got a logo. We got a version number. Now I really want a couple of backgrounds, I think. Let's see. Let me think about, do I want it to be I think, hey Winter, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Making some headway. Finally getting to something that's, oops, somewhat workable. I think we're gonna have a little bit of fun and try to do is it the being a image creator? Bing, yeah, I've searched this before. Image creator with Microsoft Design. I want a picture of a moon close up from space. You are in orbit. Creating. I think I'll close this. This card does changes. Wonder if I can take, I keep closing GIMP, and as soon as I do that, I want it back open because I was like, oh, I could take that, and I just want it to be half of that. Yeah, let's download that. I like that one. Let's say Dolly images. We're gonna call this Moon 1. All right, let's see. Can I start minimizing some of these folders? Things are getting a little out of hand. Let's see, graphics. We're gonna just create a new folder called Pictures. Scanning. Oh, that's not the one I want. I am terrible with closing things too quickly. Normally I'm the opposite. I just keep things moving along and I end up with, 18,000 open windows. And today I'm actually closing them. I don't know what I'm doing. Pictures. Excuse me. Copy the moon in there. That folder out of the way. Out of the way. Let's see. So I have that. Scanning. Pictures. Just drop it on here like that. And then I set it to the background. Split like. Oops, nope, don't do that. I want this one. I think I said the background color. Let's oh, nope. Make it so it's at least as big as the window. Layout. Theme. A new theme. Base scale, resources. Path. I think I want it. That's material. Do canvas material maybe. And oops. Crap. Don't do particle animations. All right, let's just go to the Googs. Set UI scene back. Godot. Godot. Background color for one scene. Oh, just put a texture rectangle node. Well, why wouldn't I think of that? Because that would just make too much sense. Roll this with a solid color of rectangle. And we will say the color is black. And need to now set it so that it is out. I watched some videos on how to do this using the full rect layout mode. This node is a child of a regular. I don't know what that is. Use anchors and the rectangle positioning. I just wanted to fill the whole thing. That's all I want. And then I want to take this and just go like that. Go up like this. And then run it. All right, now I gotta fix these buttons because they don't look very good now. This is also theme. Oh, I can create a very, oh, look at this. I got an editor that I can see those in the checkbox. How do I color them? I don't know. Those are all just the controls. That's just the preview. Here's where I do it, right? Yeah. Add. What am I doing? I just want my things to be visible. They're unselected. So yeah, that's the problem. When they're unchecked, I still need to see that background. Oh, there's a lot going on here that I don't understand. What do I do? What do I... Okay. Go, change, checkbox, background color. When not selected. Just want the background color to be changed, and I don't want it to be too crazy. Like I mean, creating a theme is probably the right way to do it, but I don't want to create a theme right now. Checkbox color. An options menu? What? Why didn't I pick that instead of checkboxes? Huh. Reset the theme. I don't. Icon behavior. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what I should do here with this. I think for now I'm gonna just leave it. I don't want to. I'm gonna put it on my list to figure out theming for home. Starting. There we go. It's on the list of to-do items. What kind of game am I making? It's actually just it's a kind of like a semi-tutorial type thing. It's kind of a top-down, gonna call it like a survival shooter. The concept is you're trying to repair this ship repair the parts without getting killed by all the drones that fly around and try to kill you from other crashed ships on the planet. It's still very rudimentary, but you can shoot them without dying. Oh god. And apparently I'm not very good at it either. Oh, I died. But that's the idea. Like, it's mostly more of a I'm learning how to do this, so I'm trying to stick with something relatively simple and something that's going to be kind of a, like I said, kind of a top-down shooter is kind of what the goal is right now. It's evolving as I build it. Okay, I think now I want to simply let's see, I've got all that. I need to dress up a little bit of the main level. This level, because it's still kind of ugly. Yeah, I still need to fix those. Put a little decorations onto this map. But I'm not gonna do that, at least for now. I think I'm gonna play around with looking to get I think I'm ready to try to put some sound and sound effects in. Let's pull up my folder. And I'm going to create a new folder at the root level. Call it music. I'll stick with the same convention. Everything's lowercase. New folder called sound. And let me think. Oh, before I do that, I want to do the same thing on the You Died screen. I want it to have the same look and feel. Oops. No. Game over. You died. We'll start with that. But new color rectangle. Make it black. Make it fill the scene. Scale this baby up all the way. Oh, this. That what I'm looking for. Okay, let's just test it. Let's go die and see what happens. See what it looks like. I want to go hard. Oh well. Come on, boys. Shoot me, please. Go. I like it. It's not terrible. Cool. Need a quick game button too. Okay, so now I've got music and sound effects. I think I am going to, yeah, we're going to pull up. We're going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do all the sound effects and music using Sonic Pi. Now, some of the sound effects I might change and actually legit make some sound effects. But we're doing like background music and that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to try to use Sonic Pi. Just because I've always played around with it and I've never really gotten a whole lot useful stuff that I could do with it. And we'll do Sonic Pi and what's it called? ChatGPT. Oh yeah, here's where I was playing around actually, where ChatGPT created one for me. No, not that one. This one. A survival shooter game with an intro song with more depth. Let's see. Let's start by turning off my background music. And let's try to play this and hopefully it doesn't blow out everyone's ears. There. So, board stop. Jeez, no, cancel. Stop. Stop playing. Board. Let's see. That's what it sounds like. Kind of got almost like an eerie start. That actually might work really well for the intro. Maybe, or maybe this is the main game loop music. I could get behind that. Ooh, I'm gonna have to have game sound effects, volume, control, and music. In game menu. Okay, I think I'm actually going to use this. So this one just came in the program. So let's do stop. I wonder how long I should let it run for. I feel like I should let it run for a fair amount of time. That way it doesn't sound like it's too repetitive. I think while I'm letting that loop a little bit, I'm actually going to run and go grab a snack. So I will say, be right back. And I will be back in just a moment. Okay, now I think that's enough of that. I went and got myself a super healthy snack of gummy bears. Mm-hmm. And we'll stop it. Probably should have stopped it before I stopped recording. Hopefully that's not too rough sounding. See how it sounds. $3. See how it ended. Oh yeah, it ended very abruptly. That's lame. Oh well. I need to. Well, we'll just re-record it because I can do that. And while it's playing, let's look at. In background. And hit the import tab. Just read the make use of tutorial. Okay, can I just get past this? Back to main. Oh. Sorry, I won't turn off my ad block. I'll just find somebody else that does it. Assistant background music. Hmm? Okay. Godot engine, we can play audio streams through an audio stream player node. Okay, that makes sense. And then make it auto load. That seems reasonable. Almost as reasonable as these gummy bears are delicious. Okay, well. Oops. I'll move this over here for the moment. One of the most, okay. I just need a new blank scene. Just say node 2D. Background music. Audio stream player, that's what it's called. Audio. Hmm. Okay, so for the duration of this test, hit stop. Or we'll change that. Yep. Okay, rescan. All right, main background image, sound. I preview it. That seems weird. I should be able to test it, right? Autoplay. We'll put it in globals. Background music. All right, I like it. Now let's go to project settings and auto load. Scenes, globals, background music. Add. Well, I wonder if that did it. Find out. Here it is. I got some background music. Heck yeah. I think the difference is going to be on game over. I actually want it to stop playing that music. I think so. If you die, I don't want it to keep playing. It's not global values. It's going to be background. Oh, I gotta define it. Oops. No. Background. What's that class called? Just background music altogether. It'd be root. Why is that? Oh yeah, making my own jukebox. Your own sound effects singleton. I call my music. Yep. Wow. So I think I'm having a complete mental breakdown here. I think it's my lack of lunch. I know that global values is a script class name. And I think, okay, yeah, no. I got it. I'm not pulling in a class. I'm going to pull in audio stream. And it's not getting note of this. There. Dot stop. Oops, too many colons. All right, I think that's what I needed to do. I was trying to make it a class that didn't exist. Figure. I'll make it hard. Make sure I get some music playing. There we go. Died. That's what I want to see. No music. Make sure it starts back up. Which it should. It actually didn't. What's my game like? It's, like I said, it's more of a tutorial game, so it doesn't really have like a super defined structure. It's not super roguelike in the sense that it's dynamic. It is going to be kind of like a prescriptive get through. The concept being you've crash landed on a moon and you're trying to get out or get back off. Storyline, it's meant to be you're trying to rescue a ship that crashed there and you ended up crashing yourself, and you're trying to repair your ship so you can leave. Ballpark idea. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for. It's more of a I'm learning how to do it so I can build something better, like an actual real game. This is more of a can I even do it, and you know, what's it look like when I'm done? So apparently when I stop it, I need to also start it. Yep, learning concepts, that's really what it is. Why can't I start? Oh, probably play. It's probably not start, probably play. Yeah, learning concepts. I do plan on trying to make it go to completion, but it's not something I'm going to try to like market and sell or anything. It's just going to be a hey, I built this. Look, it kind of works. I kind of want to go all the way, start to end, get something built, get it so you know people can download it, play with it, and then I also want to do like, well, what happens when I need to patch it? What happens if I want to make some modifications to it? That kind of stuff, just to see how all that stuff works, beginning to end. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Back to main. Start the song again. Come on. Just need some music. It works. Sweet. Okay. Open up one of my 19,000 open windows. Sonic Pi program. That sounds like a laser. There we go. I like it. Let's see if it'll do it. What? That does not sound like a laser blast. Maybe if I go 500 longer. Oh, it's gonna be less than 131. Oh. Oh, this is sustain. This is what I want. 0.5. Try lab chirp for bit sounds. Ooh, gamer, thanks for the follow. It is not multiplayer right now. Since this is really just a trial platform, that actually might not be a terrible thing to add in the future, is to be able to throw a second player into the game to see how it works. Because that might be something that, you know, like I said, I'm trying to learn all the different concepts, and I think that would be a good thing to kind of throw into it. Has many presets, and you can edit the envelope from any part of the sound. Lab chirp for bit sounds, huh? Let me try that. Well, let's check it out. So is Lab Chirp, is that like an app? Sound effects generator. Oh, hey, like this guy. Ah. Trying to. Aropa. The wave generator. Okay. Sound effect generator. Oh, this is cool. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. Well, we'll just hit the download. Oh, I can't click download there. Right there. 1.6. I have not. But, you know, I'm very ignorant on a lot of these types of things. Okay, cool. Lab chirp. A long time ago. Oh, okay. Beep. He's dead, Jim. I love it. Oh, Flash. Oh, that's unfortunate. On randomizer, there's a randomizer. Oh, ooh, I like it. Take that one. Hey. Oh, that. That's actually kind of cool. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is a good find. Thank you for that. I get a little click happy though, so there's that. And pretty loud. It's because I turned it up when I was messing with my other background. Let's try that. There, how's that? Oh, I didn't want to click yet. All right, let's see. I don't really need anything too crazy. Pew. All right, there we go. Good enough. So now, how do export as wave? There we go. Call it Pew. Pew is good enough. Oh yeah, I clicked on any aspect. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it, but for now I just want to get something that kind of works. But it does look super cool. Actually, I might want to With that volume a little bit. I don't want it to be super loud. Yeah. That's super cool. All right, pew, pew, pew. Yes, I wish to replay. All right, that one's going in my list of things to keep on my computer all the time. If even just play around with it. Let's go sound effects. Oh, let's also turn my music back on because I don't like having no background music. Let's see back here. And let's see sound effects. All right. Minimize some of these guys. Now let's see. I need to open back up my little. Oh, damn it! Where did that go? Marks. Oh, player. Ooh, a sound generator add-on. I may have to check that out too. Oh yeah, so it can emulate. That's kind of cool too. So let's see. What do I wonder to use? Going a procedural sound generation. That could actually be kind of fun. Just maybe have, oh, that could be fun. Just have like everything, every aspect of what's going on just be procedurally generated, whether it's sound effects, music. I mean, the music could probably get very, very ear bleeding. But that could be interesting. Do I want to use an audio on positionally? Yeah, I think I do. We'll call it laser pew. Let's see. That's probably all right. That should be all right. Go to the check the settings first. Autoplay, and yeah. If several sounds use the audio stream randomizer. Ooh, is that like its own node? Audio stream. Stream player. On the resources, on the resource stream. Oh. It's a resource. Okay. Eye is itchy. I can't get it to stop. Now it's twitching. Ah. Let's see. Click on the resource stream. Right of the resource. Blind. Are we talking about this? No, that's not it. Select a new audio source. Oh, right there. Aha. okay. Oh, new audio stream. Oh, microphone. That's kind of cool. Try randomizer. Random, avoid repeats. And then add an element, and then... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So then I can do like that and put it there. Nice. So that weight, that would be the weight and the randomness to see what's more likely to come up. All right, let's play around with it. Let's do that. Sounded like a messed up fart. All right, let's do a couple of these. I like this. This is going to be fun. Let's just put them right in the sound effects folder. Sound effects. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Export as a wave. That's what I want. Just call it Pew2 because I'm super original with my naming conventions. I don't want volume modulation, I don't think. U3. Oh, interesting. Great features to randomize any type of sound effects. Yeah, it is kind of cool. Ooh, that one's nice. All right, we'll do 5 of them to start with. And add an element. U2. U3. U4. U5. Let's do it random. See what it does. Oh, it's not going to do anything because I didn't tell it to. Let's see. Laser pew. I need to do that on the player. Let's see. I'm going to need to just start off by fine audio stream FX. Node. No player. Oh, now I can come down here. And whenever I'm doing that, we're going to say it's FX dot. Let's see, what's the, just play? Is that going to cause it to randomize? I guess we'll find out. And we'll do it here. all I need to do. Now let's try it. Let's hit play twice. Hopefully it only starts one. It works. I kind of like it. That's awesome. Ooh, like it. That's awesome. That's going to lead to some very fun times, I think. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. That up. I don't need that there anymore. Let's see. On my list, I'm gonna need to have something to control that volume and to turn off the sound effects completely. But that's I'll add that. That'll be phase 2. You have to deal with music and sounds for now. Let's see. I think what I'd like to do, because I'm yeah, so I think hearing some activity. Wonder if my wife's home. No, I don't know because I can't get my cameras to work. Project settings. Yeah, it says camera is not, preview is not available. Oh, no, but it did work. Maybe it'll work. Not cold outside anymore. I don't know what the... My camera's having a problem. Oh, yep. Looks like everyone's home. All right. So I think I got a few minutes. I don't have to quit right away. However, I think I want to work on brain farts. Working on brain farts. I'm good at that. Oh yeah, I want to see what does it take to actually compile it into an app. I've never actually done this part yet, so project export as project export. Okay, so now I've got to create some. Let's see. Let's start with Windows Desktop. Oh, it doesn't manage export templates. There we go. Best available. Export templates are missing. Download them or install them from a file. Download and install. Only 816 megabytes. That should take like 6 hours. 16 minutes. I don't know. I take it you have some experience using Godot then, Captain Fubar. All the export exit. Cool. Now can it come? Okay, yeah. Just I don't know what I was thinking on that. That's cool. So it'll have everything I need then. Sweet. Now, when this is done, does it include? Does it have like for like Windows and stuff like that? Does it have like an installer, or would you have to wrap the executables in an installer if you wanted to build an installer? No installer needed. Beautiful. Beautimus. I like it. Ooh, yeah, that is going to take a bit, isn't it? All right, so. Oh, and then I export to a specific platform. Okay. So now would I have to have, say if I wanted to go to iOS and like iOS, would I have to have a Mac to do it on? Or will it export correctly? Because I know when I tried it with, was it an old version of Game Maker? It never really worked right when I exported it. Tried to export to iOS. Um, it was a little hokey, I guess. Yeah, so that's fine. I have a MacBook that I could use, because I bought it for, I actually bought it used specifically for a similar type thing where I needed to try to uh build something so it would work on a Mac. PC, Linux, and Android for your PC. Cool. Now, do I have to have any of like the Android SDKs or anything installed, or does it package it up correctly within itself? This is no longer my stream. This is yours. So you're teaching everybody how to do this for me. Okay, yeah. So Android SDK, nice. Yep, that's awesome. Clearly, I'm very new at using Godot. So I'm glad you're here to help me through it, because otherwise I'd spend the next hour just working my way through all of these issues. What did I do? All right. Well, it's only 23% of the way through, so we're almost done. Almost being. Can I do other things while this is doing it? I think. Yeah, it really is. I've read their documentation, and it is absolutely awesome. It's probably one of the best documented any product I've ever used. It's simple. It's to the point. It's not too simple, but it's not too overly complex. It's not like, well, I work a lot with Oracle products, and Oracle documentation is like Library of Congress, man. I mean, you want to figure out how to install something, they give you a 500-page document. And I'm like, ooh, that's way too much for me. I'm not that good. I don't want to read all of that. But yeah, their documentation is very nice and very well written. I really, really like it. Okay, well, I got appears to be a lot of time. If I have my own application icon, edit to resource editor so it can apply the icon to the executable. Oh, yeah, I need to do that. I don't know what. Well, I don't have an icon that's specific for this game yet. I could probably create one. See it. The resource editor. So yeah, I will eventually have to get that on there too. Actually, I'm wondering. Oh yeah, yeah, I can do the good old Windows icon with GIMP. I've I've done that. Well, actually, the last time I created one of those at work, I actually used Paint, but I modified an existing icon. Let's see. Well, oh, I can't actually click on things while it's running. Dang. I was hoping I could just tweak around some other things. Resize each layer. Resize each layer of the file to the targeted resolution. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, 40%. Oof. Should have known this. I'd have done this like last night before I went to bed. Just let it chug for a few hours. Oh hey, this is I pulled up some docs about creating the icons and they're using Magic. I was just using that the other day. Probably one of the first few times I've used it. I actually have fiber at my house, but it's also a football game running, so it could be that that's sucking down some of my bandwidth. Yeah, I mean it's still lower than it normally is. It's normally about 700-800 normally. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I know that I've got some high bandwidth here, but sometimes things just don't go as fast as I expect them to be. Maybe it's just because I've gotten so used to having such high speeds. My guess is it's probably on their end is where the hang up is. It's not my network, it's theirs. Yeah, actually, you know, I probably could do that. Can I cancel that? I'm not going to cancel it yet. What do they call it? Export templates. Good idea. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was blocking it. I don't typically mind if I block links. Yeah, there we go. I can steal that. I forgot that I had Nightbot still set up in there to block that. I will have to fix that. Should be under downloads. Export templates. Use export your game to all supported platforms. C# support. That's what I'm using. And we'll put it right there. Let's see if this download speed's any faster. Not looking too promising. What is happening? Why is it so slow? It's only 800 meg. Oh, have they been having issues with that? They're getting like a DDoS attack or something? The .NET C# support. Actually, while I'm sitting here waiting, see if I can fix. I just, that's frustrating. That sucks when that happens. Let's see. Disable that. Hey, there we go. Links have been disabled now. Sorry, Nightbot, you're being deprecated. It's insane. Like, that's good. Cloudflare is the way to go. But even then, that would probably be why it's still up, but it's slow because Cloudflare is limiting their throughput. But yeah, that's frustrating because that's an expense that, you know, is really unnecessary because it's not like, I don't know. I have a hard time when different, you know, people do stupid things like trying to DDoS individuals or companies or organizations. Right. It's like they're free things. It's not like they have like bad business practices. All they're doing is just making it harder for other people to get to their products or use their stuff. I don't know. It's frustrating. I don't know what they could have done to piss somebody off, but I guess they wouldn't even have to, right? I mean, these clowns that are doing this kind of stuff are just losers. Yeah, I guess that's true. It could be commercial competitors. I've heard that Godot's gotten quite a bit of traction in the last couple years, or with a couple of relatively big names looking at using it. So I can see that. All thanks to Unity. Yeah, let's see. Well, that's down to 7 minutes. That's at 77%. I'm going to cancel this one because they're both taking about the same amount of time. Not worth downloading it twice. By default, the exported project, please Godot icon. Yeah, they really do. And I think it's also hard that, you know, it's one of those things like I understand that they're trying to make money and stuff, but it's so complicated to decide when and where you need to start paying for some of those licenses. It's like I wouldn't even want to mess with it. Like it's not worth the effort to understand. They're just overcomplicating things, and you know, it's Unity. It is what it is. 2 times icons that can be changed on Windows. The file icon and the taskbar icon. Oh, what's happening in my life? My phone's going crazy. Export up Godot project to Xcode. I never even considered putting it as an iOS app. Yeah, it's true. It really is. They always look for short-term gains versus long-term gains. And you're right. That is a problem. I was actually just having this conversation with my wife last night. We were driving through town and there was an old Red Lobster, and I'm like, that is a prime example of a company that was trying to do things short term and screwed themselves over long term big time. Unclick deploy. Man, I'm gonna have to like read all this now that I'm actually to the point where I'm ready to export. Yeah, I'll have to create an icon to figure out what I want to do. It's also possible to convert PNG images to high DPI friendly icon files. I might try to take that moon logo that I've already got. I wonder if I can. Pictures. That could be pretty cool. Valve, still privately held, a money printing company, alive and well for decades. Yeah, they really are. They are basically printing money. I'm giving them money constantly. Actually, just my youngest son just requested that his allowance money get turned into Steam gift cards because he was wanting to buy a game, and I said, you know what? That's what you want it for. That's fine. I'll just more money I'm putting at him. Did it finish? Oh, it finished. Close. Did that? Is that what I need to do? I didn't need to do that. Oh, there we go. Sweet. The RC edit tool must be configured in the editor settings, Windows RC edit. To change the icon. Oh, right. Editor settings, export, Windows RC. because it's on PC export. Yeah, so what are these all? There's a lot of settings here. Debug, release. Console wrapper. Picture, cool, very cool. Oh, I can do code signing. Very nice. I don't have any of that, clearly. Well, let's just export. Put a folder out here. Unclick debug, cool. Let's see, new folder. It's good enough for now. Just want to see it. I also promised my youngest son that, oh, I did not untick debug, you're right. Oh, just waiting. Yeah, I promised my son that he could have the first play of the demo, which is very limited, but it's good enough that I could probably copy it to the computer and let him play on it. He'll enjoy it. Is it done? Oh, there it goes. Hacking. Yeah, it's .NET, so it takes a little bit. Let's see. Could not start. Oh, that's right. I knew that. There we go. There it is. Bam. And it works. Still looks a little ugly, but that doesn't matter. Sweet. Sweet. That's awesome. Nice. Take off debug. Runnable. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. Oh, really? I can do it after I export. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, because typically the icon files are always just there, right? In the somewhere in the binaries. But sweet. All right. I need to come up with an idea for my logo. I'm going to try. Now I'm going to do something just for fun. And I want uncheck export with debug. Overwrite. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, okay. There we go. Nice. And it's got the current timestamp relatively. It still has my own version debug information that I put on there, but that's fine. Sweet. Console. Oh, I see. So that gives me like probably all the debug stuff because I still have some of that on there. It scared the crap out of me. I forgot their sound effects. I just about peed my pants when that thing shot at me. Well, that was awakening. Woof. Awesome. Okay. Horror game confirmed. That's right. Was not expecting that. Wow. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Well, I think that's where I'm going to call it quits for now. I'm going to probably work through my last few details to actually get something that's legit ready for other people to play around with. Mess with the stuff like getting RC edit set up so I can get my icon created, which, you know, something I never even considered. I'm gonna put that on my list. Game icon. And yeah, that's where I'll park it. And then I will be back on, let's see, Thursday. Thursday's my next night to stream. Actually, it'll be my next night, at least for working on code. I did get an email or a Twitter alert that the next chapter of Poppy Playtime's coming out on early next week. I may have to stream that while I'm playing it because that game's been pretty entertaining for me. So we'll see. But yep, until next time, everybody, take it easy and have a great Sunday. Bye.